though my experience at the weightlifting gym yesterday wasn't the best experience, I did pay $50 for the whole month, so I'm gonna go again today, try. Maybe this time I'll love it or fall in love with it. I don't know. I mean, I might as well keep trying until my membership runs out, which is luckily only a month, but so the experience was definitely better than the original. I did bring my own bands, which helped, but I think for me, going to the gym is a very personal experience and a very solo experience. I'm not big on people or being around people. And while, of course, there are other people at the gym that I went to before, all the other gyms I went to before, it was typically 1, 2, 3 people. It was a small community. And this is just, it's just too many people. I mean, very nice people, very good people, but it's just too many people for me. And I think for that reason, more than anything else, more than the fact that they don't have some of the equipment I like, that, you know, I do have to drive there. I think most of it is just that I like to be alone when I work. I like it to be just me. And if there's like 1 or 2 people that I get to know really well, awesome. But this place is just, it's too big for me. I just dropped Emily off at work. I strongly considered not coming back to the apartment and just going to a Starbucks near Papa's house and wait until we go to breakfast, but I don't know. I mean, it really is only 15 minutes back here, so it's not like I'm losing tons of time, and I'm reading and that sort of thing, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. And I like taking showers in the morning, and if I wait till afternoon to take it, it's just, I gotta come back to the apartment. So I'm here, gonna shower, eat a little, and then off to breakfast with Papa. So today I have an incredibly important call with one of my old professors. Not only one of my old professors, the entire head of the English department of one of the best English departments in the country. And obviously I went to school there, it's at Butler University, but I'm incredibly nervous. And part of those nerves, for some reason for me, is I get just incredibly tired. I don't know why my body does this, but for some reason it thinks, okay, something bad's about to happen, let's just go to sleep. Like, I guess if there's a tiger coming after me, my logical thing to do is just, well, just sleep and just let them kill me. I don't know why my biology is that way, but it is. So I am so tired. So even though I had pretty much all of the nerves, the conversation went really well. Dr. Garver, the head of the English department at Butler University, is just one of the greatest people I'll ever meet, one of the smartest people I'll ever meet, one of the hardest workers you'll ever meet. Just someone really close to my heart. He didn't have a lot of time, so he didn't get to shoot the shit, as he said, which is something you always want to hear from an English professor, because they're just, the fact that someone so knowledgeable talks like that just makes you feel better as a person. But I can't say anything yet, but things are moving in directions that are very exciting, and I'll let you know as soon as that's a possibility. Papa and I are on our walk at the marina, which is basically just a gravel pit they filled with water. We stopped at this coffee shop called Lighthouse Coffee. It's pretty cool. They have a bunch of like gluten-free like muffins and stuff, which is one of my favorite things. And they have hot chocolate and things like that. So we're partaking in a little afternoon coffee, tea sort of thing, and then back to the walk probably. You know, I'm not really a big fan of cars or driving, and honestly don't really understand why most people need 2 cars. And part of the reason why I wasn't too concerned about selling my car, Emily's at work all day. She doesn't need her car all day. And when I first thought I was going to move out here, when Emily first planned on moving out here, Papa wasn't out here yet, which means I just chill at home all day. I was fine with that. Or on days I needed to go do stuff, I just drop her off. But since Papa is here, since we are where we are, dropping off Emily every day, it's a lot. I mean, of course, I love spending time with Emily, and it's really just driving to pick her up. It's really not that big of a deal. 20, 40, maybe an hour out of my day. Who cares in the grand scheme of things? It doesn't matter. I'm starting to understand why people have 2 cars, and that's not to say we're going to buy a car anytime soon, because there's just so many other things that we should probably pay for, like, the business or the incredible amount of student loans that just never seem to end. So those are priorities, but maybe one day we'll get a second car. It probably won't be this week, this month, this year. Probably not next 2 years, probably, or 3 years, or 5 years. I mean, eventually we'll have to have 2 cars. Because we don't have to have one, probably shouldn't get one.